They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
APNvideo.com is on the air as you look out the McDowell Mountains overlooking Scottsdale, Arizona, and today it's the 2025 Arizona Youth Football League's Game of the Week as the Storm play host to the Scottsdale Outlaws. And I'm Jeff Lowry with APN Sports. Glad to have you with us. We're going to have mild temperatures here in mid-September. Normally it's, 105, 108, even in mid-September, but we should be playing here in the low 90s. High today is supposed to get up into the higher 90s, but should be pretty nice here for this 10 a.m. start time. The Storm come out. This is a team, this is the U13 Silver. They're in the white and the silver uniforms. This is kind of a storied program in the Arizona Youth Football League. And the Outlaws have had tremendous success over the past, 7 or 8 years. They've had multiple championships at different age groups. So let's look at the team captains. For the Storm, Josh Jeffrey, number 2. Jeffries. Logan Trujillo is number 5. Caleb Dowd, he's a talented player. A lot of these guys are. Marsiglia, who wears number 13. On the other side, in the dark uniforms, the Outlaws are led by Aiden Sovine, Chris Cherie, Nash Johnson, and Franco Reed. The head coach is Brandon Allen. And today, Brandon is not here. Kelly Cook will take the reins. We'll be back in just a moment.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Welcome back to Pinnacle High School. We're getting set for week number 2 of the Arizona Youth Football League. The Storm in the all-white. The Outlaws will receive the opening kickoff. And they'll have Almond 39 coming in. And he's one of their top players. And then you got number 20 to the near side, Franco Reed. Doing the kicking honors is Caleb Dowd. And week 2 of the Arizona Youth Football League is underway. This kick taken back at the 29. And this is actually one of the up men, Aiden Sovine. And he's going to be wrapped up defensively. Good play there by Rieger. And this game is underway. Good starting field position here for the Outlaws. And they're led by their quarterback, right-handed thrower, Nash Johnson, who wears number 8. So first down and 10. They marked the ball initially at the 44-yard line inside Outlaw territory, but after the penalty, they'll move it up. And they'll move it up to the 49-yard line, now working from midfield. Mata will take the direct handoff, and he'll get it across midfield and get it down to the 46. He fumbled the ball initially, and Colton got his second tackle of the game along with 25, and I don't believe his name is Storm. He is not on the roster, unfortunately. So a pickup of 5 yards on the play, and they gave him the first down. It was close. And going back to work, here's Mata, and he's got a lot of speed, and he is slicing his way through this Storm defense. He's all the way down to the 30. It's a pickup of 16 yards, and that's a first down. Both teams coming in 0-1, and the Outlaws were telling me they had a really heartbreaking loss last week where they fumbled the ball in the end zone, and then there was another mistake that, all coming towards the end of that contest. and the end result was an opening day loss. So both teams are 0-1 going into today's game, and our game time temperature for this time of year, 94 degrees, is quite pleasant, and there's a little bit of a breeze blowing from the 30, and the run goes to the right side. Colton got in there with lightning-like quickness, along with Jeffries, number 2 for the Storm, and not much going on there. So Franco Reed with the run to the right side. It looked like maybe that B gap, and there wasn't a whole lot there. So they pick up 3, get it to the 27. Johnson now calling his own number, and he gets it inside the red zone, and he's all the way down to the 16. That's a pickup of 11 yards and a first down.
The tackle.
So it's been a pretty impressive drive. This is the 6th play of the opening drive of the contest, a scoreless tie, and we're a couple of minutes into the first quarter. Keep an eye out for number 0, Judson Weller. And he's a pretty good ball player. And this time the Storm defense on first down, and they made the stop, led by Christian, number 14. Virtually no gain on that play.
And long from the 20.
Actually, he lost 4 on the play, and they move it back to the 20-yard line. So it's second down and 14. And the 7th play of the drive coming up here for the Outlaws out of Scottsdale. And they will go play action. And now the bootleg by Johnson. And here's the pass going into the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete, but a flag is down. And that most likely will be pass interference against the U13 Storm. So they will move the chains down to the 10-yard line. First down and, well, it's actually second down and 5. Here's the run by Mata, and he is into the end zone. It's a 10-yard run.
That was Mata.
So that'll make it 6-0 as they draw first blood in the 4th minute of play. There is no active clock here at the stadium, so the time that we give you as the extra point attempt is no good, is going to be an estimation.
Extra points no good.
So as we approach the probably 4-minute mark, 8-minute mark, I'm sorry, I'm back in high school here. 6 minutes roughly left to go. I would say it's probably more like 6.5. As you get a look at Almond getting ready to boot this one away, and that breeze knocked it down. So the Storm ready to receive and ready to equalize this game. They trail 6-0 here in the 4th minute. Wobbly kick picked up at the 23. And Dowd is going to get pushed backwards. I'm not sure if he got a whole lot on that one. Phenomenal coverage by Ari Diamond. And he made the tackle. I thought for a moment that the talented Caleb Dowd was going to break loose. So Hutchinson will come out at quarterback. He wears number 1. And he's got a very good offensive front line. They are just hoping that they can all gel together. This is a relatively new team, and they're led by Jackson Martinez, 71, and 76, Austin Kelling. McCormley is 88 on that front wall, and now it's first down and 10. Run it up the middle, and not a whole lot going on right there. Dowd gets the carry, and he's touched the ball twice.
Dowd carries for about 5. Tackled by Boscardine.
Dylan Boscardine in on that last tackle. Marked the ball at the 25-yard line. Actually, what did he get? About 4 on that play. Second down and 6. Dowd again, and from behind he is taken down by Jordan Charee. That was a fantastic defensive play.
Carries brought down from behind by Charee.
I mean, usually when a defensive player cuts off the edge, he's doing it in front of the running back, and that time Jordan just pursued him like a velociraptor and got him from behind, and now it's 3rd down and 4. Looked like he may have picked up a couple of yards on the play. 3rd down. Dowd bounces to the outside, now cuts it back up, dives to the 40-yard line, and he's got the 1st down. Good run there as he picks up close to 8 yards.
Dowd finds 1st and 10 from the 40.
Well, let's see if the Storm can equalize. This is their first possession of the game. There's Hutchinson. First down and 10 for the Storm. They trail 6-0 here as we're approaching the halfway mark of quarter number 1. The Arizona Youth Football League, powered by the husband and wife law team. Hutchinson will hand off. They'll run it straight ahead. And a good gang tackle that time. Tellez, 99 was in there. 93 was in there. That's Aiden Sovine. Now the officials talking things over. So they break up the meeting. And now from the 42-yard line, it is 2nd down and 8. And the pass goes over the head of the intended target, which is McFeely. But I think you might have either a hold or pass interference there on Mata. Well, I was way off. That is the end of quarter number 1. We'll be back. It's 6-0 Outlaws.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Back here at Pinnacle High School, Jeff Lowry with you. A 6-0 lead for the Outlaws. 1st down and 10. As the Storm is in plus territory here, Hutchison hands off, and they're going to stop this play before it gets underway. And this is going to go against the defense. Austin Kelling, one of the leaders up front. So it brings up a 1st down and 5 at the 38-yard line. Out of the shotgun, and they throw a screen that goes through the hands of his intended target on the far side, and Josh Jeffries, and it's incomplete, bringing up a 2nd down and 5. Already the 7th play coming up on this drive for the Storm, who come out in the white tops and the gray pants and the all-black Outlaws. Both teams have very impressive uniforms. Back to pass. Hutchinson throws, and he throws it into the hands of Weller, and he is history. He is into the end zone. 12-0 Outlaws on a pick 6. That one goes nearly 60 yards to pay dirt. Weller with a tremendous play, and they're kind of losing their mind in the stands over there. There is a penalty down on the field, and Johnson is going to come on. He'll be the holder for Allman, who will try to convert a 2-point play. High in the air, he had plenty of leg on it, but he left it a little wide to the right. And so the score here, early stages of quarter number 2, and it has the Outlaws on top, 12-0. All right, Dowd to the top of your screen, and our infamous number 25 at the bottom. Allman the kickoff. After the penalty, it was assessed on the kickoff, so that's why they're kicking from the 25-yard line. Here's a line drive, wobbly kick that will squirt out of play. So good starting field position here for the Phoenix Storm. They'll start at their own 45-yard line. 1st down and 10. Dowd gets the call. He's running straight ahead, and he gets to midfield. He picks up 5 on the play. And a good, solid tackle. I like the way Jordan plays. This is going to be a young man you probably will see at the high school level, making all-state, all-region. He just knows how to play the game, and he plays almost you'd almost think he was already in high school, even though these guys are only 12th graders. Dodd is going to get hit behind the line of scrimmage on second down, and that was a fantastic job. He went unabated into the Storm's backfield. And one of the things I think if we're going to have teams on the game of the week, we got to have accurate rosters. Hutchinson back to pass on 3rd and about 10, and the pass goes incomplete.
Yes, incomplete.
Allman with a nice job over there on the coverage, and now it's 4th down and 10 back at the 46. Of course, I thought we started it at the 45. So 4th and 10, 4 down territory here. Hutchinson flushed out of the pocket, throws, and fortunately for him, that throw was low, or that might have been another pick six. So it's 12-0 Outlaws here. And roughly halfway through the second quarter of play. And now Nash Johnson will start at the 46-yard line in plus territory, and it's underneath screen, and going to work is Reed, and Reed is all the way down inside the 20. He's brought down by our infamous 25 and Cantor, number 0, Mason Cantor. We got a timeout on the field. They marked the ball at the 18. That one goes for 28 yards on that run. So a big 28-yard pass play, just one of those little underneath screens. And now Johnson rolling out to the far side, and he's going to take it himself, and he's going to be tracked down from behind by Gavin Jackson, who makes the tackle. That's a fine play, because that could have went for a big gain there, and maybe even to Pater.
Taken out by Gavin Jackson.
So they pick up about 3 on the play, move it to the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 6. We're coming to you from Pinnacle High School in North Phoenix, right on the Scottsdale border. Nash, hands off. Reed, and he's into the end zone. They have scored 3 touchdowns here in the first half, and now lead it by a score of 18-0. So that's Reed's first carry. That one goes for 15 yards. And Reed has been a tough player in this game and wreaking some havoc for this Outlaws offense. Allman for the 2-point conversion. Did he get it this time? He sure did. That'll make it 20-0. That is their first 2-point conversion, and somebody said either the wrong word, but here, once again, the Outlaws will be kicking off from their own 25-yard line after, I'm assuming, an unsportsmanlike conduct. Second quarter action. Brandon Allen is the head coach for the Outlaws, but I think that was Kelly Cook who is filling in today. That's what we were told up here. And now the kick goes right down the middle of the field between the hash marks, picked up by 25, and he gets close to 10 yards on the play. And you got to like a team when you see 3 and 4 players, maybe even 5 on that one. In on the tackle, led by number 12, Malcolm Briggs. You know
47.
You're doing something right, either on this case special teams or on defense. So the Storm have their work cut out for them. LeBate, the outstanding center, number 53. Hutch at quarterback, and here's the handoff running left, and Dodd goes nowhere. What a sensational play. And that was Allman. And we're going to get a timeout on the field. I believe it is called by the Storm here. Okay, we're back to live action. It's 20-0 in favor of the Outlaws. They're on defense in the all-black. Jeff Lowry with you. Second quarter action. Low snap. And I think we're going to get a false start. Actually, this is going to be encroachment or offsides against the defense. I know the NFL doesn't use that term encroachment anymore. And now another tough snap, and this ball is going to be recovered. Heads-up play there by 42, and I've got...
Fumble on the play recovered.
I wish he'd turn around.
Outlaws.
Nope, that's
First and 10
Dylan.
Outlaws from the Storm 48 to 43.
So Dylan comes up with the second turnover of the day. The first one was a interception, and it was a pick six. And now we'll see what happens here. Johnson over the middle, and he threw it behind
That's
Allman. Incomplete. I believe his first name is Dean Allman. And that's going to bring up it says first down over there. So first down and 10, something happened there. And the pass goes incomplete. It should be 3rd and 10. Here's a look at Mata. He scored the game's first touchdown. You get a look at the defense of the Storm. We're in the U13. This is the U13 Silver Storm. And now they've got to correct it over there. 3rd down. This is from the 43. 3rd down. And the pass into the flats. It's going to be caught by Dean. He'll battle his way to about the 38, a pickup of 5. But he's going to be a good 5 yards shy as the Outlaws stop the clock as we are winding down the first half of this contest. 20-0 in favor of the Outlaws. Our game today is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team and APNvideo.com. So it's 4th and 5. 4th play of the drive. 4-down territory for Johnson and the Outlaws. He's flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go. He launches a long pass, and it is intercepted. It was tipped off the hands of Aiden and picked up by Trujillo. That's the first turnover of the game by the Outlaws. And let's see if this gets the Storm back into the ball game. Maybe they can come down here and get a score off an interception. Boy, great concentration there by Trujillo. The penalty's going to be declined. I think it was now you've got a personal foul going against the Outlaws. They've been penalized quite a bit here in this first half. That clanking noise you hear there's a batting cage right behind the football field, and there's not a whole lot we can do. We've got our microphones pointed towards the football field, but it makes such a big noise as Hutch delivers the pass, and it falls incomplete to Westrup. So 2nd down coming up. Ball resting at the 38-yard line. Inside plus territory, inside Outlaw territory. The Trujillo deflected pass, and interception. He got it over midfield, and then there was a personal foul against the Outlaws, and now they're working from the 38, and this time right on the fingertips. I'll tell you, I don't know if he could have thrown it any better, but there was some outstanding defense there led by Zane Faber, who broke that pass up. And you really can't blame Jeffries on that particular play, and really, it was a fine pass. It was a little high, but he was trying to throw it a little over the coverage, and now he's flushed out of the pocket, the quarterback, and he's down all the way back at the 49-yard line. That'll be a quarterback sack of the year, and Malcolm Briggs, excellent job. And with the score 20-0, we are heading to halftime.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Tom's Thumb. Boy, that is a beautiful trail as we bring you back into Pinnacle High School, home of the Pioneers. And a 20-0 first half score in favor of the Outlaws. They'll be kicking off to start the second half. Jeff Lowry with you, apmvideo.com. And a line shot kick fielded back at the 24. And now our number 25 off to the races. He got stepped out of bounds right around midfield. And I tell you what, this is a young man. Some of that's going to come back. We got a hold against the return team, so it's going to put them back inside their own territory. So it's first down and 10. They start from their own 42-yard line. Hutch steps up in the pocket. He's going to be dropped, and at least he got it back to the line of scrimmage. But what a play by Jordan. Now, I'll tell you, once again, this is probably one of the top players in this U13. Well, Hutch, actually, they gave him a yard on the play, so he's up to the 43, second down and 9. We're just underway here in the third. Another low snap. He lobs it over to Caleb Dowd, and fortunately, that was not the best of passes. That could have been run back for a pick six, especially with the speed of Mata. So now you got third down coming up. Third down and 9, and I'll tell you how important is this opening possession here in the second half. So the Storm working out of a somewhat modified pistol and racing in. I think this is going to be encroachment against the defense, and it is.
Encroachment on the Outlaws.
So move the ball to the 48. You'll look at the offensive front line led by Martinez and Kelling. Third down and about 4.5. Handoff straight ahead. Guess who? Jordan again. Number 7 lost his shoe and still made the tackle. That is going to go for negative yards as they mark it back at the 30, or rather the 47-yard line, and now it's 4th and 5. Lost about a half a yard on the play. And it's 4 down territory. Well, the Storm's got to go for it. They're down 20-0. And these possessions seem to go a long time. Here it is, the pass. Oh, and taking a menacing hit at the 42. That might be a targeting call if they have one at this league.
Headed for Westrope. Penalty on the play.
Zane Faber, I thought, made a nice play, but the receiver was without a doubt defenseless. They're going to say it's pass interference, so that's going to set up a first down and 10 from the 38-yard line inside Outlaw territory. So that's a costly penalty if they score. First down and 10 from the 38 of the Outlaws. Another low snap, and they're having all sorts of troubles at that position. Not sure what's going on, and I have to see if 53, Colin LeBate is still in there. And it looks like he is not. and they run the ball, and they get maybe a yard back. 99. That's Tellis.
Carry for a few.
So Tellis, an outstanding play there. And now you got a 3rd and 17. From the 45, Hutch. And off the fingertips, incomplete. Nearly picked off by Reed on the far side.
Flag on the play.
Another penalty marker is down. We've seen a lot of penalties here. The first quarter went pretty well, but it seems like the second and third quarters we've seen quite a few. It's going against the Outlaws, so they're going to move the ball all the way down to the 30-yard line. It is 3rd and 2 from the Outlaws' 30-yard line. The Outlaws on defense lead at 20-0 here in the third period. Couple of minutes, I would say, left in this third period. Hutch back to pass. He is being swarmed, and he promptly throws it away, which looked like intentional grounding.
Pass incomplete.
Of course, he was way out of the pocket, depending on what level of rules you agree with or disagree with. And that is an intentional grounding, and guess what? That's a loss of down, and now they're all the way back to the 50. 4th down and 22 here. You think if Hutch could get off a pretty good punt right here, this is going to be tough to convert. I think the Outlaws just have so much more speed, and they showed it off right there. Jordan got in there with lightning-like quickness, and he gets the quarterback sack. I think that's his 4th negative yardage play in this game. So the tremendous defense continues to help out an offense that has put 20 points on the board. Third quarter action. From the 38-yard line, plus territory. Johnson, and now the reverse. Allman gets the edge, gets back to the line of scrimmage. He breaks a tackle there. He's going to pick up the first down and a few more. Defensively, nice job by Jack Guthrie. He raced all the way across the field to make that tackle, but there is a flag down on the play.
Play holding.
And it's going to bring it back, and it looks like they're going to lose about 20. So it's 20-0 in favor of the team on offense. They are now at the 50, 2nd down and 22, and they're going to get about 7 or 8 back on this quick slant pattern over the middle, a crossing pattern. Nice catch there by Collin. Good throw by Johnson. And they'll mark the ball at the 41. Gain of 9 on the play. And now it is 3rd down and 13. Storm showing blitz, and they got too eager. A late whistle, and there it is. And this will go against the defense. So that'll move them up 5. Now the ball resting at the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Another penalty is in. So the penalties just continue to add up here. And now they wave that one off. Throw it over the middle, another screen. Weller, who had a pick 6 earlier, he's inside the red zone all the way down close to the 10. Touchdown saving tackle by Mason Cantor, but a fine catch there by Judson Weller. Another penalty is down, and that is going to be the end of the third period. We are heading to the 4th. We got a penalty before we take it to break, or we'll give it to you when we come back.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Jeff Lowry back here at Pinnacle High School. And now the ball inside the 10 at the 7-yard line after the penalty was assessed, and the run goes to Reed. He's very close to the end zone. He picks up about 6.5 yards, and it'll be goal to go from about the 1-yard line.
Just short of the end zone.
And a touchdown here. Of course, we're already in the fourth period. A touchdown here will put the final nail in the coffin. It is very hard in youth football, unless you've got some kind of aerial attack like nobody's ever seen, to erase what could be a 27-0 lead. Johnson takes it himself. He'll race over the left side, and he'll pick up 6. And just like that, the Outlaws lead it 26-0. So Johnson from 1 yard out. And now let's see if they go for 2 again. And they will. Johnson will come back out onto the field, and he'll be the holder as Dean lines this one up. High snap and a low kick. So it will be 26-0 here in the fourth quarter.
Storm 0.
And it's been a tough day for the Storm. A couple of first half turnovers. The turnover ratio is in favor to the good for the Outlaws. They've committed 1 turnover. Here's a squib kick, and he is going to be ruled down. Nice job by Jake Guthrie. That is not, and I know that from experience, from the little bit I played. That is a very, very difficult play because you know there are 11 guys that are bearing down on you, and this thing's coming out, and it's like trying to catch a knuckleball, and he pretty much did that by the book. So first down and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Hutch will hand off. Here's Dowd to the left side. Tried to cut it back up, and he'll pick up maybe 2.5 on the play. Gets it up to midfield. Nice run, but guess what? There's another yellow hanky on the field. Personal foul going against the defense. So that's going to put the Storm in plus territory. 10-yard penalty down to the 41-yard line. First down and 10. And not a good exchange between Dowd and his quarterback, and Jordan made him pay. He got in there and pushed him back, and there's another flag down. Well, what we've been told from the officials that there's some extracurricular activity going on at the end of the tackle, at the end of some of these plays. And Storm coach Ron Lewis, assisted by Sean Jeffries, Paul LeBate, Brad Edwards, Sean Wall, Tara Storm, and Crystal Down are the 2 business managers. Second down and 10. And a broken play there. And I'm not sure what the confusion with Malcolm Briggs. You're hearing a lot of barking over there on the Storm side. I'm wondering, at the beginning of the game, I noticed those guys were set up over there, even though this is the Storm's home field. So, not sure how that happened. Now you're looking at 3rd and 20, all the way back to the 49-yard line. And here's a ball that squirts loose, and it's picked up by number 7. And that's Jordan again. Always, I mean, this guy's been setting up camp in the backfield of the Storm all day long. He's had like 4 negative yardage tackles, and he's also just recovered a fumble. That is the 3rd turnover of the day for the Outlaws. As we got maybe 4 minutes left to go here in regulation time. Outlaws take over on downs from the 47-yard line. First down and 10. Mata with a nice run. Good defensive play there, led by Colton, number 70. I think 13 might have been in there a little bit. Nicola Marsiglia. Man, they have thrown a flag, I would say, in this fourth quarter, 75% of the plays, we've seen a flag. Holding against the offense. Well, somehow we are at the 43-yard line, and it's first down, and another flag, and another offsides against the defense. So now, from the 38, first down and a yard, screen pass, it's caught. Here's Aiden going to work. He's inside the red zone. He'll be pushed out of bounds near the 17-yard line. Well, that was a nice catch and run. Well, the catch wasn't spectacular, but, you know, you got to keep your eye on the ball. Hands were up. There were defenders between him and the quarterback, and he gets it all the way down to the 18. That was a 20-yard pass play, and that brings up first down and 10. We're inside of 2 minutes left to go. Let's see if the Outlaws try to extend their 26-0 lead. Here's Mata going to work, dancing his way through the defense, still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 6. He picks up 12 yards, and yet another penalty marker is down on the field.
Not on the carry, brought down by Sang.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. It started back at the 47 for the Outlaws. So they went 5 plays, 41 yards. And the backs are in the eye. Well, I haven't said that in a long time. You don't see that very often. And they're going to hand off, and they're going to go to Diamond this time. That's the first time he's carried the ball. And we're going to get a quick timeout as we are inside a minute left to play here. The Outlaws are trying to tack on to a 26-0 lead here. Handoff right side and going into the end zone. Franco Reed, he's into the end zone. And it is now 32-0. And that is Reed's second touchdown of the day. He gives one of his offensive linemen a big pat on the back. Mason Hill plowing the field ahead. Now Dean for the 2-point conversion, but he's going to leave it wide to the right, and it's no good. And let's see if that's it. The ball game is over. What an impressive win. Their first win of the season here in Week 2 of the Arizona Youth Football League. And our final score, the Outlaws 32, the Silver Storm nothing. This has been a presentation of APM Video Sports, Arizona's leader in sports video coverage. So for our entire crew, Jeff Lowry saying so long from Pinnacle High School. Today's game powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team.